What if Among Us was actually terrifying? Not cute little crewmates, but a shape-shifting alien that looks exactly like your teammate, sounds exactly like them, and will rip you apart the moment you trust the wrong person. That's Directive 8020. And after 3 years of silence, the Dark Pictures Anthology is back with its most ambitious entry yet. This is Adoogez, and we need to talk about this game right now.
Identify yourself.
Earth is dying. 12 light years away, the planet Tau, Setief, is humanity's last real hope. The Kalini ship Cassiopeia is sent to investigate, but it crash lands on the surface. And whatever was already living there doesn't want company. You're controlling 5 crew members trying to survive a shape-shifting alien organism that can perfectly mimic any one of them. Nobody can be trusted. Every choice you make could save a life or end one permanently. So what's the actual loop? Directive 8020 is an interactive drama survival horror game. You explore the Cassiopeia and the alien surface, make dialogue choices, execute QuickTime events, and piece together who or what you can actually trust. It's familiar Dark Pictures DNA. But Supermassive has spent 3 years rebuilding this formula almost from scratch. And the result is noticeably sharper and more responsive than anything the series has done before.
What was that?
The biggest upgrade here is actual game. Directive 8020 introduces full stealth sequences. You're creeping through dark corridors, timing your movements when the alien's back is turned, hiding in shadows, throwing objects to create distractions. And if it catches you, there's no checkpoint. Your character dies permanently. Reviewers who played the Summer Game Fest demo called it some of the most genuinely tense gameplay in the entire anthology's history.
Don't trust him.
What are you talking about?
The growth. It's alive.
The camera is now fully under player control, which is a massive improvement for exploration. QTEs are still here, but the character movement has been completely overhauled. Described by the devs as smoother than any previous Dark Pictures title, the game also introduces first-person mechanics for specific sequences, which is a series first. It all adds up to an experience that finally feels like a proper survival horror game. Not just a glorified interactive movie.
Wait! We don't know what he is. The test is almost finished, and then we'll know for sure.
This is my ship.
Not yet. It's not my time. Stafford.
The signature movie night mode is back. Up to 5 players can join locally, each controlling a different crew member. This is where Directive 8020 gets genuinely special, when you're all debating who to trust, which decision to make, whether that NPC is still human, with your friends in the same room. The paranoia goes through the roof. It's the best social horror experience in interactive gaming right now, and it's not even close. Let's talk about what makes this game genuinely next level for the genre. Every single choice you make reshapes the story. Characters die permanently based on decisions you made 20 minutes earlier. Directive 8020 maps, all of this in the new Turning Point system, a visual web of causes and effects showing exactly how your choices cascaded into consequences. It's the clearest and most transparent branching story system any Dark Pictures game has ever had. The most controversial new feature is the optional rewind. You can literally go back to any turning point and replay from that decision. For players who hated losing characters they cared about, this is a gift. For hardcore fans who want permanent consequences, there's a survival mode that locks it out. The key word is optional. Supermassive isn't taking away your experience, they're just letting you choose how brutal it gets.
Status report.
This is where the concept absolutely sings. The alien doesn't just hunt you, it transforms into crew members. It copies their voice, their face, their mannerisms. So your branching choices now carry a second layer of paranoia. Every conversation, every trust decision, every time you split up to explore, you're asking yourself, is that still my teammate? It's Among Us. If Among Us was written by John Carpenter, and it's absolutely terrifying. Let's be real. The Dark Pictures Anthology has had some rough entries. The Devil in Me felt like the franchise was running out of steam. And even with 3 years of polish, there are valid concerns about whether the full game can maintain the quality of those demo segments. Demos are curated slices. Full games are a different test entirely, especially across what's expected to be a 6 to 8 hour runtime. The genre itself has a ceiling. If you don't enjoy interactive drama games, no amount of polish is going to convert you here. This isn't Resident Evil, it isn't Silent Hill. The stealth sections and first-person moments are genuinely exciting, but they're punctuation marks within a story-driven experience. The moment you stop caring about the characters, the whole thing collapses. Supermassive knows this, and the cast quality will be critical.
Finally, they just saw one Earth.
The Turning Point's rewound system, while optional, does risk breaking immersion for some players. If you know you can undo a death, does a death ever feel real? The tension of the Dark Pictures series has always come from permanence. There's also a real question about pacing, specifically whether the stealth sections slow down the story flow in ways that hurt the experience rather than elevate it. These are things only the full release will answer.
Things can only get better.
Based on every demo, every preview, every developer interview, Directive 8020 is shaping up to be the best, most ambitious entry in the Dark Pictures Anthology. Unreal Engine 5 visuals, real stealth game, a genuinely terrifying alien imposter premise, the deepest branching story system the series has ever built. If you are a fan of interactive horror, this is a day. If you're completely new to the series, still buy it. It's designed to be played standalone. Adoogez hype rating, 8.5 out of 10. Must wish. 3 years away clearly did Supermassive a world of good. The formula has been rebuilt, the tension has been cranked up, and for the first time in a long time, the Dark Pictures Anthology feels genuinely dangerous again. Here's the question I need you to answer. Are you using the Turning Points Rewind, or are you going full survival mode with permanent deaths only? Drop your answer in the comments right now. I want to know how you play. And if you want the sharpest, most honest game coverage out there, subscribe to it. We'll see you on launch day.
To just take your life in your hands and soar. I think that's in us all, isn't it? At least that's what my dad taught me.